Birds of prey, birds of prey, all of the birds of prey things today. Whee! Did you watch Birds of Prey and wonder just what was going on and what Harley meant after the credits? What will be next for the Birds of Prey crew? If you haven't watched the film yet and so have nothing to wonder on as of right now, this video might not be for you, as it is all about them ending. Spoilers, baby! So be warned, spoilers incoming for Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn film. But if you haven't seen it yet and you want to know what that ending is all about before you go see it, cause you're weird like that, then I guess it's fine. Alright, let's get explaining. The denouement for me really began after the big action scenes with Black Mask and his gang of mask-wearing thugs. Cassandra Cain successfully blew him up using her pickpocket skills to put a grenade in his pocket after she had pulled its pin. Impressive. And he definitely blew up, guys. Unfortunately, because Ewan McGregor did a great job bringing Roman Sionis to life, only to be killed off all too quickly. Sad. After all this action, Harley suggests that they all go grab tacos, which everyone seems pretty into. The ladies sit down to eat and Harley brings over frozen margaritas for the whole gang. She doles them out, clarifying with young Cassandra Cain, "You drink, right kid?" Renee quickly takes the margarita away from Cassandra before the underage girl can drink it. In what I would call typical girl gang fashion, everyone starts complimenting everyone. My favorite compliment is one given to Black Canary about how high she can kick in her tight gold pants, which is an impressive feat and one that is often amazing when it comes to some of the outfits we see superheroes fight in the comics, which don't always seem to look like they'd be the best suited garments for combat, including Black Canary's own famous fishnets. Although apparently Harley Quinn's corsets are pretty combat functional, as they are bulletproof, as we found out. Cassandra finally runs off to go to the bathroom, finally pooping out the diamond that she swallowed and that the whole fight had been over. Harley goes to assist as Cassandra calls for a colander, implying that Harley is going to, I guess, help Cassandra sift through her poop to find the diamond. Leaving Huntress, Black Canary, and Renee to discuss how the city maybe needs a group like them to help clean it up. As they are talking about the continuation of their team up, Black Canary notices Harley stealing and speeding off in her car, and Harley surmises the rest for us, sharing that she gave the inscripted bank account numbers on the diamond to Helena, aka Huntress, not stealing the Bertinelli fortune for herself, but giving it back to who she deemed it rightfully belonged. Huntress then uses that money to fund a do-gooder superhero team known as Birds of Prey with Renee and Dinah. So Renee basically becomes the third member in place of Oracle or Batgirl. We get to see the team as Harley describes them, and they are fighting a group of goons in a warehouse, now in their more comic book accurate outfits. So for the nerds who were upset about their outfits in the film, there you go, that's for you. Harley does confess that she kept the diamond and pawned it for some cash to fund her own operation referred to as Badass Mother Bleepers. You know what that bleep stands for. And that it seems she is a softie as she has decided to make Cassandra Cain her new protege. I guess we'll see if Cassandra Cain also takes up the codename Orphan, which she also hinted to earlier in the movie when she tells Black Canary that she's an orphan, despite being adopted. All the sweet comic book references. References to when she takes up that name from her dad, David Cain. Cut to the pair of them in the car together with Quinn in her gorgeous blue blazer. The outfits in this movie truly are stunners, aren't they? Like, geez. Aaron Benage, geez, just design costumes for me every day of my life, please. So it turns out that Quinn is choosing to distance herself from the superhero team, choosing to carve out her own path as a criminal by herself, independent and free to be who she wants. While the Birds of Prey may return to the big screen, it is likely that we won't see Harley Quinn fighting in their ranks next time. And it is likely that we haven't seen the end of Harley Quinn herself. After the credits roll, we get not so much a post-credits scene as a post-credits voiceover. Harley Quinn thanks us for sticking around by offering a secret to us, but we have to promise not to tell anyone, okay? What she tells us is Batman. But what does that mean? This is a reference to the new Harley Quinn animated series where Harley suggests that Batman has sex with bats. That's right, that happens. I mean, I don't know if it happens, I just heard it. I heard it's a rumor, but I think it's true. If you are also a fan, you probably picked up on this reference, but if you weren't, you might have been confused about it. But also you should watch the animated series if you're not a fan, cause it's one of the best series I've ever seen in terms of hilarious cartoons, and trust me, you will soon be a fan. And that's all the explaining we have for you on this. Did you love Birds of Prey? What did you think of the cinematic take on the famous team up? How did you feel about the swap out with Renee for Babs on the team? Do you think we'll see more of the Birds of Prey in the DCEU? Let us know in the comments below. And speaking of comments, it's time to turn to some comments from one of our latest lists, Top 10 Scary Mastermind Facts. Asuna Chan comments, Amanda is blowing my mind right now. Well, I'm glad I could do that. Unless you mean that I literally blew your mind, and then sorry about that. I hope you're okay. Paul Gale says, great facts video, Amanda. Can you do Meryl? Also, you would make a perfect Queen Mara. Ooh, I've always wanted to do a Mara cosplay. I loved her jellyfish dress in the Aquaman film so much. I feel like that would be a look that I would love to recreate. So pretty. And I would love to do a Mara list if we decide to do that. Thank you for the kind words. And that's all the time we have for comments today. Be sure to comment below for a chance to have your thoughts and your feels shouted out in a future list. And be sure to click that like on your way down there. This has been Top 10 Nerd, and I'm your host Amanda McKnight, reminding you, as always, to stay nerdy, YouTube.